Messi versus Ronaldo never was or never should have been even a close debate.
Listen to me and listen and understand what I'm trying to tell you. Listen carefully. There's a difference between the most complete or the more complete player and the best player. And then there's the greatest player. You guys need to grasp that understanding. What he in the video is not understanding is what made that debate even happen wasn't because of footballing ability. Because we're talking about ability-wise, we understand Messi is one of the best passers of all time. We understand Messi is one of the best playmakers. Dribbler, the greatest dribbler of all time. No conversation. And he's one of the greatest goals. I do not agree with being the greatest goal scorer. I think he has a case for it, but he's not. I think Ronaldo edges him. But anyways, it's not just down to ability. It's about application. That's what you people understand. It's about application, not just the fact he can do all these things. Messi had all these things, but he was applying them. That's what made him the most complete player of all time. But this conversation that has lasted for decades, that has defined football of right now, is no fucking fabrication. It didn't happen by mistake. It wasn't falsified. It wasn't forced. It was reality. Because it's not just about having the ability, the qualities of all these aspects of the game, these skills. It's about application, applying it on the game. Whether it meant scoring goals, whether it meant assisting, whether it meant playmaking, dribbling, your team was winning. You were pushing your team to trophies. You were winning the best player awards and you were winning Ballon d'Ors. That is what the debate has been about. And that's the most important debate. It's about performing. Let me give you an example. For example, this is what Jude Bellingham said about Rodrigo back, I think it was the season before. He described Rodrigo as the most underrated player and he's one of the most talented players in the squad. He went, in this actual interview, he went on to talk about how Rodrigo he does things with the ball that not many people in the team, in the squad, during training can do. Do you know the problem? Application.
This is my video in trying to disgrace this person and prove that what he said is a rattle rubbish, is hocus pocus. On that note, now what are my points? Now let us first of all trace Lionel and Messi. Now when we talk about application, we're talking about men that were consistently contributive to the triumph of their team. Contributive to the tribe of their team consistently. That is application, right? You've got the ability and you were able to contribute your ability for the tribe of your team, which means that your ability contributed is functional to the tribe of your team. When you look at Lionel Messi, you'll see that Lionel Messi, time after time, in his time with Barcelona, in his time with Argentina, in his time with PSG, was made very much eligible and vindicated with his time, or in his time with Inter Miami. In his time with Inter Miami. What am I trying to say in essence? The application of a man in his team is most identified when he features with a team that is poor. That is when we will see whether what he had been doing, whether what had been done by his team, not what he had been doing, whether what had been done by his team involves or includes his contributions. Al Nassr, I always tell people, showed us the truth about Cristiano Ronaldo in Manchester United 2008-2009 and in Real Madrid. Al Nassr and Manchester United's second coming of Cristiano Ronaldo showed us what Cristiano Ronaldo truly is in Manchester United 2008, in Real Madrid, and in Portugal. He showed us. Cristiano Ronaldo never applied anything. Cristiano Ronaldo never applied anything. He sunk into a thriving team and started trying to find his way. Cristiano Ronaldo never made any application or contribution as to why his team thrived. Cristiano, no. What he did is he went and he sunk into a thriving team, an already thriving team, and then found a way to use the thrive of that team to fashion an attraction for himself. So what he did is he planted himself in a thriving team. Right? He planted himself in a thriving team and then used attraction of PR, attraction of charisma, attraction of courage, attraction of making noise, attraction of pride, attraction of personality, in the words of Diego Armando Maradona. Personality. He has to have personality. I showed you people a man that came out and said that the reason he chose Cristiano Ronaldo has nothing to do with football, but based on the fact that he carries himself, he knows how to make a noise, that to him, his heroes, the main guy has to know how to make a noise, and that is, his own mentality. I don't blame him, because one of the things I respect such man is because he said the truth. I'll make a different video on that. He said the truth, so I would not blame him. He showed us that his choice of Cristiano Ronaldo has nothing to do with football. Right? Good and fine. So let's move forward. Now, Al Nassr proved to us in its entirety, because let me tell you, the productivity and the contribution of a man is very much shown in the midst of a retrogressive team. The production and the contribution of a man, to know what a man is truly made up of, you don't put him in a team that is thriving. It's in his time with a team that retrogresses that we can see. But the funny thing is that it's not like Al Nassr had retrogressed, but it was an opportunity. It wasn't like Manchester United second coming had retrogressed, but it was an opportunity. They also presented an opportunity for us to see that Cristiano Ronaldo, who we thought to be a thriving player, a player that contributes thrive to the team, they gave us the opportunity to see that Cristiano Ronaldo, and we looked at it and we never saw anything. So when we don't want to talk about application, this proves that Cristiano Ronaldo applied nothing. He doesn't even have the ability. So he's not supposed to be in that category of the debates. He's not a great player. He's a failed player.